What's up guys, so today I'm going to be talking about some of the first few things that you should do to your new Edge Mustang. Obviously these aren't going to be in any type of order or anything, but figured I would just give some ideas of some of the stuff that I've done to my car. Now the car is a little bit dirty, so I do apologize for that. It's only because I have been driving it a lot lately. So coming to the front end is probably one of the most done mods to a new Edge Mustang is the Mach 1 Grill Delete. And a lot of people usually put the horse in there, the emblem, but I didn't, and honestly I ordered the wrong thing, and I kind of ended up liking this a little bit better. But that's probably one of the first things I would recommend. And to go along with that is a Mach 1 chin spoiler, and obviously you can tell it makes your car look a lot lower, and it definitely cleans up that front end, especially paired up with the Mach 1 Grill Delete. Coming to the side of the car is another thing that I strongly recommend, especially on new edges, is some form of lowering the car. As you can see, I am only 1.5 inches on all corners, but it definitely gives a good ride height for a daily driver. And I would recommend either doing lowering springs, coilovers, bags, whatever that might be. But these cars come factory, being monster trucks, so any way of lowering the car is going to look better. And here is another thing which is a little bit more pricey, but I do recommend doing wheels. Now I do have some cheap wheels from LMR on here, but they do look pretty good. And I mean, they've held up pretty good, but obviously I take care of them. And I would recommend some form of wheels. The bullets that come factory on the premiums, which is what came on my car, they are pretty nice, but that's really the only ones that I kind of do like. I mean, there's some others that look decent, but any type of wheel, I mean, just doing wheels and lowering springs is going to change your car a whole lot. And now coming to the inside, which I know it's not really anything that you can see, and this is more for the manual guys. I do recommend a short throw shifter. It is definitely a lot better than the stock one, which I will say I've never driven a stock one, so I can't really say that I think it's a lot better. For my time of having the short throw shifter, I would definitely recommend it. It definitely makes it a lot easier to go through the gears and everything. And I have heard that the one from factory is very, very long and feels like you're driving a school bus. So that's another thing I would really recommend, is doing a short throw shifter on the car. I have a Steeda Triax, which I don't hate, but I don't really love it. I know a lot of people usually do like MGW or Pro 50, but I have enjoyed having mine from the time that I've had it. And coming over here lastly, which is another thing you can't really see, but I'd recommend doing an exhaust. I will show a clip on the screen. I actually went to go take some Instagram videos the other day, which I didn't even post. Here's a little clip. All I have is Flowmasters. I am probably going to change that up soon though. Do full exhaust and everything. I've been meaning to do that. I just haven't had any motivation to do anything to the car lately. But I definitely want to jump back into it and start modding this thing again. I do recommend doing some form of rear end gears. I do have 373s in this car. I was kind of debating going between 410s or 373s, but I figured this is more of a boost gear for new edges, so if I ever did end up throwing some type of boost on it, I would already have that part done and I wouldn't really be worried about switching the gears out again. It definitely wakes up the car a whole lot. That was actually, I think, one of the first things I did for like power wise, which I know it's not increasing your power, but more like a torquey feel and everything. And it definitely woke up the car a whole lot, but I will say that I did do it at the same time I was doing a automatic to manual swap. So I didn't really get that factor of feeling the difference because I went from an automatic and I went to a manual, so I was kind of in between. But I do think it helped waking up the car a whole lot. You know what you guys think about some of the things I've mentioned. If you agree or disagree, or maybe something that you would do different than me. And this is also just my opinion. But if you did end up liking my car, follow me on my Instagram, it's right here on the screen, and maybe consider subscribing. It would help me out a lot. I do plan on trying to make some more videos of modding the car and everything, and I've kind of been slacking on that lately, but I just haven't really had any motivation to do anything. So hopefully I'm going to be jumping back into that pretty soon, and other than that, catch you guys next time.